All right, Shalom Israel. First and foremost, I would like to give all praises, honor, glory, respect, and blessings to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham, Rachaha Kwadash. Salutations to the Lord's elect on the four quarters of the earth, pushing this truth in sincerity while patiently waiting for Yahweh Shai's return. And double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, which have taught us everything we know through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. And welcome to my very first series. I'm gonna call it the Watchman's News Series, okay? Where basically I'm gonna scroll through multiple news articles and give you a glimpse of what's going on worldwide, around the world. Whether if it's on a single website, on particular websites. Now, I'm close to getting my laptop, so I'm pretty excited about that because I'll be able to go back to doing much more edifying videos that I used to do before the demons had attacked my old laptop, causing it to freeze up, making it impossible for me to log into Windows, and my original laptop, the screen blacked out on me. I couldn't even turn it on. Couldn't figure out what was wrong with it. Then I forgot what brother it was, but I remember he did a video going into imps, how there's demons called imps. And imps are basically demons that attack your electronics, causing them to malfunction, causing them to act weird, and do all manner of things that hinder you from being able to that hinders it from working correctly and hindering you from doing videos on it. Imps can also attack your internet. Imps can also attack your TVs, your game systems, anything that is electronical. So, my brother, my roommate, my brother, that I live with. I'm talking about my actual brother in the truth. He's in a Great Waters camp, but he ended up giving me his laptop. And, it's not his laptop that ended up not working. It ended up being the hard drive itself, because his laptop actually still works. But, these imps saw that, I was still able to do videos over the fact that I have my hard drive, with all my data saved on it. So then they went after my hard drive. So now my hard drive ended up becoming corrupt to the point to where, Windows couldn't boot up. So, which is all good because I'm going to be getting a new laptop, hopefully out of this coming check. If, Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai allows me to live to get my check and to see my new laptop, then I will have a new laptop. And we'll be able to go back to, doing those edifying videos that I used to do. I just can't do it on my phone because storage is very limited. And so is memory. So, plus I've been at the plantation a lot. So, been walking home, been taking me in almost 2 hours, just to walk to work and walk back home. So, it's been a very exhausting week. But, the water Yahweh Shai for, giving me the strength to be able to walk to work and walk back home and still be able to do videos, you know, before day's end. So, here's what's going on around the world. Ukrainian troops report poor command and equipment shortage, still confrontations going on between, Russia and Ukraine. China rubbishes Western media Crimea claim. Okay, Kremlin comments on Crimean treasure transfer to Kiev. Okay, I'm not gonna talk about that. NATO state threatens to close its border. Let's have a look at this. Finland has accused Moscow of funneling asylum seekers through checkpoints. Okay, the Finnish government is reportedly mulling full closure of its land border with Russia, a decision from which it shied away last week over concerns that it would clash with Helsinki's commitment to provide refuge to asylum seekers. Moscow has protested the restrictions and Finnish claims that it was reacting to Russian hybrid warfare. The deliberations reported on Monday by Daily Helsingin Sanomat, came after Finland shut down travel through all but one border crossing with Russia. Equality Commissioner Christina Steinman criticized the government's proposal for a full blockade as contradicting national and EU law. The northernmost Raja Giuseppe link was kept open on Friday, operating 4 hours a day to allow asylum seekers to enter Finland. But Prime Minister Petteri Orpo stressed on Sunday that his government was prepared to completely stop land traffic with Russia. So, just, petty dispute, if you ask me. Okay, Ukraine's largest flag destroyed video. Okay. Let me see. As Russian sleeper spy, yeah. Moscow hit by rare black blizzard. Okay. Right now, rather if this is Esau using harp, or rather if it's because really it's Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai. Okay. Okay. Which really it is Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai. You see? Okay. Creating all these drastic storms. Now it says a rare black blizzard. Okay. Videos. So let's have a look at this. I should really open this up in a new tab, because it's going to take me all the way back up to the top once I go back to the main page. But it says heavy snowfall that started in Russian capital overnight is expected to continue into Tuesday. Okay, Moscow is already going through its first major snowfall. Meteorologists have described the weather pattern over the Russian capital as a black blizzard, a phenomenon usually encountered in the far north, when snowflakes, fly almost parallel to the surface, decreasing visibility to around 100 meters. The snowfall started on Sunday, intensified overnight, with 35% of the monthly average of precipitation already falling in the city, according to the Phobos Weather Center. Okay, the head of Russia's Hydrometeorological Center, Roman Vilfand, warned that it's going to be one of the strongest snowfalls that ever happened in November. According to Channel 1, Moscow last experienced the extreme end of autumn weather like this back in 1977. So pretty much, check out a video on this. Hold on. Minus the music, please. And you see, that's how you know these are Edomites, because only Edomites love things like this. What do you think I mean? Well, usually after fall, right, everything starts to die. I'm talking about trees, bushes, flowers. You see, we Israelites, the reason why we love it when it's warm outside, which is usually around spring or usually when the summertime comes around, the reason why we love these things is because it's lively outside. The trees are full of leaves, blossoms, flowers, roses, the bees are flying around pollinating the flowers. You got bumblebees, you got dragonflies, children are outside playing, they seem lively. You got people outside playing basketball, hooping, everything seems a lot more lively in the springtime or in the summer. People riding their bikes, people out grilling, barbecuing. And I'm just telling you, speaking, for my nation, because me personally, I hate the winter time. I've never liked the winter time. Wintertime, everything just seems dead, boring, slow. People seem like they're low on energy. And that's another thing too. In the summertime, the sun gives you energy. Okay. Okay. The sun gives you energy. You feel more energetic during the spring and the summer times, But you see in the winter time, everything is dead. You don't see life being as lively as it should be in the summertime as in the wintertime. Like everything is just dead, See, in the wintertime, you got Edomites outside having snowball fights and making snow angels, creating snowmen. They're running around the snow. Now, don't get me wrong. Some of us Israelites, when we were children, we used to go outside and play in the snow, have snowball fights or whatever, But as you get older, you're like, man, fuck this shit. But Edomites, they love this shit. This dead wintertime shit from their childhood, even all the way up to their old adult age, because that's in their spirit. In Habakkuk 2 verse 5, it tells you, right? Habakkuk chapter 2 verse 5. Yea, also, because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man. Who's a proud man? Edom. Okay, the so-called white man. And that's starting with the so-called elites, trickling down to the rest of their nation, the people. Okay, they are proud people. Neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as what? And is as deaf, and cannot be satisfied. Okay? But gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. So this man is as deaf. So let's go back here. Okay. Moscow hit by black blizzard. Oh, okay, so it didn't take me all the way back up to the top. Russia delivers 25,000 tons of free wheat. Okay. See, you see it. You know, JOOS tanker briefly seized off Yemen coast. Crimea battered by powerful storm. Okay. South Africa. Now, South Africa is where a lot of them Sudanese live at. Okay, if you know anything about Sudan, those are your original Egyptians. Them tall, black, stinking, slinky, ugly, you know, the people, those are your original Egyptians. Okay. Now, you are going to have Israelites living amongst them. Okay. In which the Israelites, the true Israelites, according to biblical prophecy, are the so-called Negro, Latino, and Native Indians. Okay. Let's see. Knife-wielding suspect apprehended outside Moscow. Okay, the untold story of, okay, who cares? Death rate of UK business rising. Italy rallies African state to tackle EU migration. So U.S. Senate announces vote on Ukraine. Hamas attack originally planned for April. Well, if they're planning their attack early, consider the fact that it is really the Lord speeding it up, okay, for the elect's sake. War with Hamas damaging Israel's economy. Okay, and there's been a lot going on between Hamas and those so-called Israelis. It says the country spends $270 million a day on a military campaign in Gaza, according to the credit rating agency. The war with the Palestinian militant group Hamas is costing, Amalek at least $269 million a day and is expected to hit the country's economy harder than previous conflict ratings agencies. Moody has said in a report based on Israeli Finance Ministry estimates. The overall cost of the war could reach as much as 200 billion shekels, which is 53.5 billion, nearly 10% in gross domestic production, threatening Amalek's economic future, the Moody's report revealed this week, citing data from the Institute for National Security Studies. So let's go back here. Russia blasts American falsehood on Soviet era. Okay, Napoleon's legacy. Yeah, he left behind a negative legacy. Netanyahu was protecting Hamas. Okay, Germany in serious crisis. Okay. Cocoa prices near 50-year highs. Who is Geert Wilders? The anti-Islam Dutch election. Anti this, anti that. We see the Gaza truce is a sign that Hamas can't be defeated. Okay. See. Tea Awareness Month is a sad time for actual women. Right? Because and let me get a scripture on that, right? Because the Lord created Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve. So you got Esau here. Who is basically you got Esau here, who's basically telling males, they can get a sex change. They could be a woman. Meanwhile, he's telling women they could be men, and you got actual women doing that shit, They're going to these hospitals, they're getting surgeries where they getting a rod, surgically attached to them. Women are being told to, at these hospital clinics, they're being told by their doctors to take testosterone pills. Okay, they're being told to take testosterone pills. Which, if you take testosterone pills as a woman, which there's a woman on YouTube who's actually, went through the transition, she went through the transition of going from woman to man, right? And basically she was crying about it all over the internet because, she kept taking testosterone pills, and basically her voice got deeper. She ended up growing a beard. And then, she went to go, see what it's like to live as a man. And she found out that it's not all, piped out what it turned out to be. So, she was just, I believe she was on she was on YouTube, crying and, regretting how she regretted how she got that sex change, man. She even did reports on how, when she was in the bathroom, she was trying to, start conversations with particular guys. And, some guys would just give her the silent treatment. Some guys were just rude to her because what men don't understand is that, what people don't understand, especially men who want to be women and women who want to be men, what they don't understand is that when the Lord created men and women were built differently. Okay, there's a reason why you look at a woman, right? her body is all soft and smooth, and she's all feminine. You know, her body is made different. She got the hips, the waist. A woman walk past you, she's beautiful. She got a beautiful body. You're gonna look at her. You're gonna check out her ass, especially if you know she ain't got no man. She's single. You're gonna check her out. You're gonna think about ways you can hit that. You know how you could smash on that. Like when women are beautiful, especially women with long hair. You see. But now you look at a man, right? He's got like rough skin. He has muscle. He's able to lift things that women cannot lift. Men, they have beards, mustaches, mean looks. Before I came into the truth, right? I remember people, and a lot of people used to always ask me this, especially women. Women used to always ask me, why you always look so mean? Like, why you always frowning all the time? And then, I'll tell her like, look, it's not that I'm frowning. I'm just a naturally mean looking person. Whenever I go to work, I literally have to straighten my face up so I don't scare away the customers. Because, people look at me and they'll think I'm frowning at them. They'll think I'm pissed or something. No, I'm just a naturally mean looking dude. It's not that I'm trying to frown. Like if you look at if I was to keep a straight face, I would naturally look like a mean looking person. Okay. I would naturally look mean. And you know what? I love it that way. I love looking like a naturally mean looking person. Because, I am a serious person. I am strict. I have zero tolerance for bullshit. I don't play around. I don't like people who joke around too much and shit. I don't like people who talk more than I do. And, I'm just telling you a little something about myself, So, but the point is that, men are supposed to naturally have a mean look about them. Men are supposed to have a rough, rigged, look about them. Men are not supposed to, look all, have like the soft skin and look all smooth and effeminate. I can't stand being around a guy and, he has soft skin. He walks all effeminate and he just look all smooth. And he got his lips all out like a woman and shit. That shit pisses me off. But anyways. Anyways. The Lord built men to be manly. Let me see. Let's go to Isaiah, right? And this scripture right here is pertaining to Esau, Edom. Check this out. Okay, Isaiah 29, verse 16. Surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. For shall the work say of him that made it, he made me not? Or shall the thing framed of him that framed it, he have no understanding? Right? So, Esau He has everything turned upside down in this society. He's got women ruling the household when it should really be men. You know, he made it, he's got it to where you can't even whoop your children. And that if you do, you get punished for it. You see? You know, he's got GMO. He's selling GMO foods in your market instead of natural foods. You see? He's selling you water when water should be free. He's poisoned the air. And the list goes on. He's got men walking around all effeminate, women walking around all masculine. You know? And let me tell you something, man. A masculine woman is a turnoff. Period. I don't care if she have long hair or not. Okay, a woman walking around with a white beater and some shorts like a dude, like she can whoop a dude's ass. That's a turnoff, man. Like you especially you Marissa women. Now, if you don't know who Marissa is, type in Street Fighter 6 Marissa. Okay, women like that. That's a major turnoff. But let's get back into the news. Okay, let's see. So, yeah, Tea Awareness Month is a sad time for women. But you know what? You women were the ones who was rooting for men to be like y'all, right? So now when you get what you want, now it's a sad month for you. Which just goes to show you women, you really don't know what you want. And you don't understand what you ask for. You really don't. You don't understand what you ask for. Okay. You ask for something, you deeply desire it. And then when you finally get it, you want to cry and complain about it. Which proves that women were created to be ruled over. You women need a guide. Okay? You need someone, You need someone, you need a man to basically to guide you and to tell you what to do. Okay? Because when you try to do things yourself, what happens? You end up making regrettable decisions. And that's really what it just boils down to. So it says here, right? A hard truth about Russia-Ukraine conflict is finally dawning on the West. Okay, darkest hour could last years. See, that's what they want. They want it to last years. That's Esau trying to extend his time. Nah, man. You Edomites don't have years. I mean, Lord's will, you don't. Okay, let me see. So, they're not really talking about much here in the news. So I'm going to just go ahead and close it up. Lord's will, you were informed through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. With that, I'm going to say Shalom. So on to the next one.